It's our responsibility to check our family trees to see if any of our deceased relatives are voting or have active social security numbers and bank accounts. The fraudster's gig is to create as many identities they can. Through marriage or counterfeiting and impersonation, they don't submit death certificate or divorce certificates and have multiple counterfeit IDs, spreading out the assets and launder the money through various bank accounts. There's no government oversight. Polygamy is no different than zoology. The marriage creates a new identity, then dissolve the I created with a divorce. Where's the leadership? Dissolve all conceal carry regulations. Vote Open Carry Act. You can conceal whatever you want. We can only assume you have a weapon, even if you don't have a weapon with conceal. Immigration is a WMD. Immigration is far worse than any one nuke. No nuke has ever been used. Immigration is being used as a WMD. ICE at DUI checkpoints. After 9/11, CBP set up checkpoints. No customs in any sanctuary city airports. Where's the leadership? Polygamy is part of Islam. Female polygamists in Congress. Polygamy in MN. A foreigner cannot commit insurrection. Omar tending sleeper cells. You should be more concerned about baby mamdamis throwing ides rather than lightning. Vote Stop Mamdami Act. California homeless, registered to vote multiple times. Audit all states' voting registrations. Registered to vote more than once is illegal. The foreigner cannot commit treason or insurrection. Only legal natural-born citizens can. Foreigners that obtain citizenship. Illegal immigrants in jury pools, counterfeit citizens, foreign-born judges, fraudulent credentials, illegitimate representatives in D.C.
Gerrymandering was and is a turf war perpetrated by foreign influence, paying for multiple voting registrations, taxpayer-funded, coordinated by Democrat.
It's about the vote registration, not the vote. It's about multiple identities used by one person. It's about immigration, not race or religion.
The Learning Center is indoctrination and educating on criminal activities, a school of crime and stealing from United States taxpayers. Gerrymandering was and turf war perpetrated for multiple registrations, taxpayer-funded, coordinated by Democrat representatives, stealing votes! Turns out Lascacia James is still married to her father. Omar is still married brother. The fraud is about how many identities they can create. Vote to stop the Omar Act. Stop immigration welfare, political welfare, educational welfare. Operation Epic City is next. The Plank of Hormuz is permanently closed. With men identifying as women and women identifying as men alters the true statistics of men to women. All the statistics are wrong! With brown people identifying as black and white people alters the true population statistics of the races. All the statistics are wrong. It is morally unethical to identify as anything other than what you are and is unconstitutional. Failure of SCOTUS! The extorted US dollars smuggled out of the US gets exchanged and returned into US economy or injected back that causes inflation. It is 100% illegal to exchange United States cash dollars by hand in daily exchanges and any other thing in our date. This is bullshit. Omar tending sleeper cells. You should be more and more concerned about baby mamdamas throwing eads rather than lightning. Vote Stop Mamdami Act. It is 100% illegal to exchange United States cash dollars by hand in daily exchanges in any other country other than the United States. What a bleeding joke. Deport Muhammad and his 5 wives and 3 husbands. Deport Omar and her 6 husbands and 4 wives. Polygamy is illegal. Facial recognition is a national neighborhood watch program identifying who's in our neighborhood and harassing phone calls. Spam and scammers. Every fraudulent ID can get you a telephone number. There's no government oversight on telephone companies handing out telephone numbers like candy. Deport Muhammad with his 5 wives and his 3 husbands. Deport Omar with her 6 husbands and 3 wives. Neutralize all sleeper cells. Omar tending sleeper cells. Mamdami pampering baby Hamas. Vote Stop Omar Act. Expect a Hamas-like attack any day now. Prepare. Labor strike across the United States starting July 4th. We will force them to pass Save America Act. We will starve them out. Labor strike July 4th. Strike, strike, strike! Strike, strike, strike! We're shutting this answer down! Shut it down! Shut it down! We're shutting this shit down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Islamists targeted black America using immigration as gerrymandering, mass migration, embezzling taxpayer dollars, drive-by shootings, race baiting, white hatred. Turns out on voting day in New York City, from outside districts and boroughs flood into New York City to cancel out the voters that legally vote in their district, getting their representatives elected. Vote Stop Baby Mamdamis Throwing IEDs is Act 2026. Vote Stop Omar in Minnesota tending sleeper cells. July 4th is deadline for Save America Act. If it all support will be stopped in a complete communication Glix. Mega lives or dies. Elon is not the first trillionaire. The fraudsters have multiple fake identities and hide their wealth because of embezzled dollars. Do the math.